weather here throughout portions of the plains, and then behind it throughout portions of the Dakotas into Minnesota. That's where we are going to see the snow. Details on that coming up a little bit later. But let's have a look at our forecast as we take you coast to coast. And as I mentioned, it's going to be so much nicer here along the East Coast than it was yesterday. All up and down 95. Even look at the temperatures. 66 in New York City. You gotta love that. 79 in Atlanta. Orlando, you're going to be into the 80s. Otherwise, here's our developing system. Now today, it's in the center of the country, but it does make its way down into the southeast and Midwest as we head into tomorrow. We'll have more details on that a little bit later. And then as we head westbound, we see yet another system entering the Pacific Northwest. Jen, what's the radar looking like right now?
We have a couple of active areas we're watching. One is the Northeast actually getting less active, which is big news for us. Now we're finally seeing this low pull away. The rain is completely out of Maine. We're also watching a few showers as this front dips into the Midwest. That's not the big player, though. The big player is this low that right now we're watching some snow across the Colorado Rockies. Snow has been reported on I-70 today, and we're going to be watching for some showers to start to develop east of there as we watch this low pull out into the plains. Let's first, though, start with what's happening across the east. We've got the clouds that have been streaming in across portions of Alabama and Mississippi. You know what that's a sign of? Moisture returning. And moisture returning is not a good thing when it comes to thunderstorm development. It actually helps the thunderstorms develop. The more moisture you have out there, of course, the more potential instability we could be dealing with. So we're going to be watching for the rainfall across portions of the southern plains. The showers that you see this morning into Iowa, into southern Minnesota, not really a big deal. Even the snow that you're seeing right now, not too far away from Denver, not that big of a deal. It's going to be pretty light, but when this low moves out into the plains, it's going to do two things. One, it's going to help drag in some more cool air, and we're going to be watching for snowfall. These are winter weather advisories and winter storm warnings. We've got 6 to 10 inches of snow expected.